the all-new 2024 model Mercedes-Benz E-Class. If you would ask me if I like the Estate, I would say hell yeah. You can lock the doors. There we go. That's it. You don't need a physical key anymore. It's so much more sportier than the previous one. 3 to 1, listen up. Hello guys, I am back today, welcoming you all. With this right in front of us, we have the all-new 2024 model Mercedes-Benz E-Class. But as you can already see, it's not a normal one. This is the E-Class Estate model. And not only that, this is the all-new and new presented E-Class all-terrain model. So in today's video, I want to give you a first full look, looking at the full exterior. Afterwards, we'll be checking out the interior of this E-Class. And then last but not least, we'll be listening to the sound. There's also a driving video coming, so stay tuned for that. Today we'll be showing you this. Mercedes has showed us the CLA class concept on the IAA 2023 in Munich and this beautiful E-Class. And Mercedes gave me one car and they brought us here to beautiful South Tyrol in Brixen. Actually, you can see the city down there, but we will be mainly focusing on this car here today. Let's get it on and let me tell you through. We have the all new E-Class Estate as a base of it, and then we have the more off-road version of an E-Class Estate. I think even in the US this is the only model available, so you don't have the Estate model, just the all-terrain. Talking about the dimensions, it's actually 50 millimeters higher sitting than a normal Estate model, so you have more ground clearance. You also have a lot more parts under the body to protect it in off-road situations. The car in general is 22 millimeters longer in its wheelbase and even 28 millimeters wider than the predecessor E-Class Estate and the all-terrain. With the engine options, Mercedes is kicking it off with 3 engines. First we have the E220 as a diesel. Then we have the E300 diesel hybrid as a plug-in hybrid. And then we have the 6-cylinder E450 as well. This one being the E300 diesel hybrid, the plug-in hybrid. We have a 4-cylinder diesel engine, and then we have the electric drive unit pushing it up to 313 horsepower. We have 700 newton meters of torque, which is amazing for off-roading. We do the 0 to 100 sprint in almost 7 seconds, 6.9 seconds, and the VMAX is at around about 213 kilometers an hour. There are also a lot more features and highlights that I have to point out, but let's get on and let's start with the walk around. First things first, the E-Class all-terrain always comes with the non-AMG line front. It will be always the progressive line front as a base, and then we have the all-terrain specific front. First things first, the headlights, the new E-Class DNA, the straight LED line, and then the 2 eye lids, giving this a super nice touch. I really like it. Then we have the front grille of the new E-Class, and this is also a new version. It's actually coming with the Mercedes-Benz star pattern here instead of the diamond pins. And then we have 2 lines here, horizontal lines, to give this a bit more of an off-roading feeling. We have the Mercedes-Benz star as a 3D emblem, really cool front camera. We have cameras all around for 360 view, especially super useful on off-roading. And then the front bumper, you can see, is not the AMG line, is the all-terrain specific one. It's finished in black actually, because the all-terrain now even comes with the night package, so it looks absolutely nice. It's an option. You also have the back windows tinted, the frames down there, everything is finished in black, where you normally have chrome parts. So as I mentioned, it's an option. If you don't go with the night package, you will get this all finished in chrome, which in my opinion looks even better for an all-terrain model. So talking about the side now, the Estate specific one, I have to be honest with you. If you would ask me if I like the Estate, I would say hell yeah. It's an absolute beauty, because the way they shaped it now with the rear, it's so much more sportier than the previous one. So it now looks more like yeah, let's say a shooting brake, not even like an estate family car. It's like super sporty. And then in addition with these amazing wheels, guys, these are one of the best wheel options available for any E-Class. Have a closer look. Mercedes has really leveled it up here with the wheel game, and I'm a huge fan. These are AMG line wheels, but these are also different ones to the ones we actually know. Coming with the all-terrain 20 inches. This is the highest option. From factory you will get 18 inches, okay? These look so nice, but I think if you go off-roading you will probably choose the 18-inch wheels, but just to have that option is absolutely nice. On the side, always the fenders are finished in plastic, and I get that because it's useful. When you use this car in off-roading situations, having these side fenders is pretty nice to have there as a rough terrain. I totally get it, and I'm fine with that. At this point, I'm fine. But if you put that on a normal estate, I will be super angry. So as you can also see, the E-Class DNA line just merging in the body and then continuing in the front. We will be seeing that a lot in the future. Night package, everything finished in black, seamless door handles. Here you can actually charge up the car. You have plus 100 kilometers of electric range, which is super cool. But now let's also talk about the rear with this amazing view. Honestly, it's so nice at this point. Special thanks to Mercedes-Benz for giving me the opportunity to be enjoying this gorgeous car with this amazing view. I'm so thankful. Let's just get back to the car. With the rear, there are quite some things that you already know. With the all-terrain models, obviously, we have these parts all finished in plastic, which I told you I'm okay with that. But since we have the night package, these parts are all finished in black gloss. So it's cool to have that option now. With the previous one, we didn't have that. You also had normally like a chrome bar on the diffuser here, but this as being in full black gloss as we have the night package. We have this connecting tail light here, which is actually just for the looks. The tail lights in general are so nice. Mercedes-Benz style design here, and we will be seeing that a lot in the future. E300 diesel hybrid is a nice engine, and we will be driving it, so stay tuned for that. And the 4MATIC badge. I think literally all E-Classes are all-wheel drive. So how do you guys like the rear in specific? I told you the way they shape the rear now, it's just so much better looking than the previous one. Just look at that. I mean, just ignore the fact that we have a plastic rear diffuser here, but just look at the roof line and the way they made it so sporty. Huge fan of that. Now let's jump right inside and let me give you a closer look in the inside. For that, actually, I don't have a key. They didn't give me a key. For that, we actually have the phone. There we go. With the Mercedes Me app, you can now unlock and lock the car. Just watch this. I don't have the key. I didn't unlock it. The seamless door handles, actually, they popped out. I can just open the door. There we go. Let me just also show you that again. Just closing the door. There we go. Go to the car settings here. You have the digital key with this one. You can check every single thing. Vehicle status. And then you can lock the doors. There we go. That's it. You don't need a physical key anymore. But I still prefer the key, don't get me wrong, but it's very practical to have that as well. So as long as you have your digital key with you on your phone, you can just step to the car and then swipe it open. That's it. Now let's talk about the inside. So as I'm right inside, I will be just getting right into it and start the ignition as soon as I do that. We just close that here as well. You have the ambient colors coming alive. We have the display here, also the co-driver's display. This car is literally full of features. Let me just show you one cool feature. I mean, you have the air vents here. You can literally just move them around as you want. But you then also have the individual digital vent control. You can just go ahead and do on your just put it on your head, right? You see the way they move, and then let's say uniform or averted. Yeah, there we go. Then they actually move fully electronically. You can see, just move them back. So cool. That's so nice. But you can literally just move them all on your own. Let me just turn the AC low for you. So right in here we have the optional super screen. So you also have the co-driver's display in the new E-Class. We have the ambient colors surrounding us. We have a full Neva gray interior, I think. It's super nice finish. Also on the seats. On top we have a black finish, also with the amazing panoramic sunroof. You can just slide that open. Let me just do that. Oh, 1 second. There we go. And then we have a two-parted also on the back. You see that? It's so cool. The way it just moves inside. It's amazing, giving you a lot of light in the inside. Here for the steering wheel, we have the round shaped non-AMG line steering wheel. Looks pretty okay with the leather finish on the side. The only thing I don't like still is that the airbag cover is finished in plastic. I mean, an E-Class is a top-notch luxury vehicle for me personally, and having no airbag cover finished in leather is just, it's not nice. It's really not nice. Apart from that, every single thing you actually know it from the E-Class. Let me just go with the classic design here. You can just do whatever you like. It's just pretty nice the way they designed it. It's actually similar to all the features and buttons we know from our smartphones. You see the phone, navigation, radio, media, and then you can also go into the App Store and download third-party apps like Zinc video streaming and also a few more, for example YouTube, Angry Birds, Zoom. You can have Zoom calls with the camera inside, which is also an option, I think. So let me just finish it off by showing you a few more interior features. First things first, we have a wooden trim here on this center console. You can get it with 2 cup holders, wireless charger, and I also have my microfiber cloth here. Apart from that, I really love the interior, the way it's super driver focused. Also with the Burmester speaker covers, we have Dolby Atmos with this E-Class all-terrain, which is crazy to have that with such a vehicle. I think we will be even having that in the future A-classes. In the back you can see also the back seats finished in Neva Grey, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we have a lot of space, also head space. There's a lot of space. I was also sitting in the back. It's super practical, honestly. You can transport your kids, you can go off-road this car. It's super practical. As I mentioned, we have a diesel hybrid here, so it's a plug-in hybrid diesel, but there's also a 6-cylinder coming with the 450 petrol engine, and then there's also a 220, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, there's a lot more engine specs coming. Let me just get right into it and start up the car. Okay, you can just push the start-stop button over here. The car was actually on already. There you go. The car is ready to drive. I want to keep it in park and turn the car into sport mode. As you can see, you have multiple modes here. Off-road mode, you can just activate it. The hybrid, sport, and individual mode. And as soon as you're with the sport mode, you have the engine going on. And now we can actually rev the car. 3, 2, 1, listen up. There's a limiter, it's around about 4,000 RPM. There's a pretty nice sporty sound as well, and the driving is coming soon, so stay tuned for that. Can't wait to show you that as well. How do you guys like today's video? How do you guys like the all new 2024 model Mercedes-Benz E-Class all-terrain? 3 engine options available now, but there's plenty more coming, hopefully. Apart from that, how do you like the interior unit here, the interior in general, and the new E-Class? Please share it in the comment section below. I'm already looking forward to see you all again, and wish you an amazing day. I will be back.